Last week, a judge out of Helena ruled Montana's Secretary of State must accept inactive but registered voter signatures for multiple ballot issues. And this includes slight changes to Montana's elections and an initiative that would get abortion rights into the Montana Constitution. Now, the state's Attorney General and Secretary of State are asking the highest court to look over the case themselves. NBC Montana's investigative reporter Bowen West explains what this could mean for voters.
This all started when two organizations, Montanans for Election Reform and Montanans Securing Reproductive Rights, filed a lawsuit for the supposed removal of valid petition signatures. They claimed the Secretary of State's office changed software to reject thousands of signatures from inactive but registered voters. On July 16th, Lewis and Clark District Court Judge Mike Minahan agreed, saying the office that oversees elections in the state shouldn't change the status quo it's followed for 27 years. Following that decision, Secretary of State Christi Jacobsen and Attorney General Knudsen filed this petition asking to overthrow that decision due to multiple errors made by the Helena judge.
What you're talking about here is the fundamental right to vote, the fundamental right to participate in the initiative process. And that's not a right for these entities, it's a right for Montana's citizens.
They argued the district court improperly determined inactive electors as qualified. I reached out to Jacobsen and Knudsen for a comment on the filing. I did not hear back before airtime. Proponents of the initiative released a statement arguing that if Jacobsen's interpretation of inactive voters is allowed, Montana would violate federal law.
It would actually be against federal law if they took this position and said inactive voters aren't registered. It's just not true.
On Tuesday, the Montana Supreme Court rejected the petition, instead allowing the case to continue in district court.
Essentially what they said in this decision was that the district court wasn't making any mistakes. They weren't persuaded that that was happening, and so the district court is perfectly capable of continuing on with the case.
Second hearing in Helena is scheduled for July 26. Now, I'm going to continue following this story and any other ballot issues impacting voters this November. Reporting in Missoula, Bowen West, NBC Montana.